toward the wall. Grand slam. Shane Victorino with a grand slam, and the Red Sox have the lead. 5-2 Boston. Victorino pumping his fist as he rounded.
It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place. And as we draw ever closer to first pitch here this afternoon, let's get a look at today's starting lineups. Chris Miller. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And this will bounce up against the ivy now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. 2 on here with 1 man out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. That's in there, base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Chris Miller. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos, 2 away.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And he can't track it down, a base hit. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in. Tries to go the other way with the curveball as this is in the air to left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Chris Miller.
Just did break that swing off in time.
Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Chu backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Chris. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And
the runner breaks for the plate. Here's the throw. Wow. He is out. The Buccos win it. Raise the Jolly Roger. They waved home Schierholtz. He's thrown out at the plate. The Buccos win their 90th.
In his major league career, has tossed a no-hitter.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2.
But he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Now a ball lined into right field, and a great at-bat off the bench that time. It's a base hit.
Yeah.
2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
To end the game! Unbelievable!
On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will stand in, hoping
to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. Chris Miller will get a shot here in a big...
Perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Cuevas retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So here
we go, guys.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Miller has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, and guys are really putting together some
1-1. Swinging a ground ball to first.
Beat it out.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Chris Miller. He's set, now the pitch. On the move now is Fowler. Swing hard liner to left center. And he'll have himself a base hit. The relay. And he's safe.
And if you're going to work a
hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. Miller is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
This is exact. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown. Thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
His last time. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw.
The strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it.
And Franzen lines one toward right center field. That's going to split the gap and go to the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Carrera. He'll score. They're waving Michael Young home. The throw to the plate. The Phillies have won it. Kevin Franzen comes off the bench and shoots a 3-run double into the gap in right center.
Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stand in for the first. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but it's off his glove. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Miller is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back. 8th home run on the season for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. Miller has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
I mean, this is a big
swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Chris Miller. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be. Chris Miller will stand in for the 4th. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, these guys just needed a little spark to get them back in the ball game. They've gotten a couple here. This is their 2nd home run of the inning, and it gets them to within 1 run. They're right back in it.
Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Miller will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. Chris Miller will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game.
Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
To the plate. Here's the throw. He is. The umpire making the call. They're going to say he's safe. There was interference at third base. Interference.
A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Already bitten him once. He's lucky it didn't. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And that's a base hit. The throw to third. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Yeah, this is a ball he probably should have had over at first. You see him come off the base to field it, but then it just gets right through him and on into right field.
Really opened this one up in the early going. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Sacrifice fly, but at least they're fine.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And I think the green light will be warranted here. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
Kind of a gifted location. And this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track. Way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many.
Chris Miller. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. To score, Chris Miller will steal. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
And on a almost what happened right there.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Now this ball lined into right field. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. A huge job to come through there. And
drives in 2 more runs. That gives him 3 now so far. And this ball game is all tied.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. Spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Miller is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job.
Up the middle, base hit. First ball swinging. Marwin Gonzalez right back through the wickets. And the no-hitter and perfect game are gone.
Center field, Gomez at the wall. Gomez leaps and he makes the catch. A game saver. Carlos Gomez